Hello everyone, this is James coming at you with another awesome video about how to promote affiliate links online. Now, today's video we're going to look at some marketing tips for social media. Okay, marketing tips for social media. Now, this is part 2 of the series, okay? Now, remember, success leaves clues. Okay, people that are successful, if you were to do a study of folks that are successful, you will discover that they have certain things in common. And one of those things that they have in common is massive action. You must take massive action every day. You have the knowledge, you have the understanding, now you have to do something with it. All right. They also have a positive mindset. You must have a PMA, positive mental attitude. Now, if there's a video you would like for me to create with regards to affiliate marketing, let me know. Drop me a line, leave me a comment. Can somehow or another get a message to me, and then I will do my best to create that video. Actually, this video that I'm putting up now, that I'm recording now, came by request. So I do accept requests. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with today's topic: social media tips for marketing. All right, here we go. Now, this is part 2 of the series. All right. Now, so we're going to look at use your best converting ad copy in your social media campaigns. Okay, the best ad copy that you have, use that. Narrow your targeting to boost engagement and to reduce costs. That is so true. Layer your targeting options. Just like an onion, we're going to layer it. Monitor your ad performance real closely. Keep your campaigns fresh. Okay, make sure, sometimes our followers want to know what's happening behind the scenes. This is a good tip to use, a good strategy. And then remarketing. Remarketing is an excellent strategy to use. Okay, now, use your best converting ad copy. Now, it is important that you kind of figure out what copy works better than others. And then, that works better, that kind of rises to the top. And you put that particular copy out there more frequently than you do the other copy. So now on Facebook, they have these things called scores. They have the relevancy scores. Okay, this lets you know how well you're doing. Okay, so you need to look into those relevancy scores. And then on Twitter, they have these adjustment bids. Okay, this lets you know how well you're doing as well. Okay, your adjustment bids. Now, to increase your score and your bid, okay, by increasing your score and your bid, this will improve your click-through rate. Okay, the whole thing out there is to improve your click-through rates. Now, also use your best converting copy. Use your best converting copy for PPC, points per click ads. Okay, a campaign performs strongly in PCC, with PPC, with points per click, will do well on social media also. Okay, so you want your best ad copy and your best PPC ads. Okay. Narrow in the target. Now, it's extremely important that you learn to narrow your target. It depends on what it is you're promoting. You have your target audience. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are marketing to your target audience for the best engagement. And then if you narrow that, then it will also reduce your costs. It will increase engagement. You narrow that and it will increase your engagement with regards to social media marketing. The lower your social media rate, the lower that engagement rate is, the poorer your ad is going to perform. Okay, And keep in mind, if your ad isn't performing well, you're losing money. You're not getting a good return on your investment, ROI. Let's see, the cycle is something, okay. Now, things do change, okay? So you need to make sure that you're aware of the changes, okay? Now, as things change, remember, if your engagement rate is low, then your performance is going to be low. If your engagement rate is high, then your performance will be a whole lot higher, okay? Now, the way that you can accomplish this is by narrowing your focus of your targeting, okay? You want to decide, you want to narrow that targeting. You're going to find out what groups purchase your products more over another group. Is it age group? Is it education? Is it income level? Is it gender? So these are things that you have to kind of look at. You need to get a feel for your customer. And then once you've gotten a feel for your customer, then you target to that demographics. Okay? Now, here's an example of what I'm talking about. Now, Larry here, he decided that he wanted to refine his target audience. Okay, he was speaking in a particular area, and so he wanted to narrow the people that he would market to. So what he decided to do was, in this particular town or place that he was located, that he was speaking at, he narrowed it to people that lived there and those who worked into the area. Those who lived there and those who worked in the area. And he discovered that by targeting in that manner, he drastically increased the number of people that attended. Okay, and so in the future, as he began to market, that became a strategy that he utilized, was targeting people who lived or worked close by. All right. Layering your targeting options. It's kind of like an onion. You're going to put one layer upon another layer. Okay, these are your targeting options. One layer upon another layer. Okay, now your layering can be limitless. Okay, there are no limits. There are no limits. So you want to layer your targeting options, and this technique, if used properly, can bring great results. Great results. Let's see here. Now, this is what you have to. Now, these are some of the areas in which you can layer, some things that you can look for. You can look at a certain age range, okay, household income, level of education. These are some layers that you can look at, filters, or some filters that you can look at with regards to marketing on different group types, okay. Here, you may want to look at the age range from 30 to 40, okay. Degrees, what kind of degrees do people have? You may only want to target people that have master's degrees, okay. Are the kids in a preschool? Who drives the minivan, okay. Who likes to play drums? These are different filters or layers that you can subdivide that you can market your list to. All right, let's see here. Oh, you want your campaigns to be fresh. Okay. Now, sometimes people have the adage of set and forget. I've done my research. I know what works. And so I'm going to just put it out there and let it do its thing. Now, you can let it run like that for a little while, but you need to monitor and see, is that copy still working? Okay. It could be old. It could be stale. So you may need a new and a fresh approach. If you were to put something new and fresh out there, your sales can drastically increase. So we don't just set and forget. We set it, we evaluate it, we come back and look at the numbers. Does the numbers support the use of using this same ad copy, the same campaign? If the numbers are good, then I would say continue to use that campaign. If you see the numbers dipping, then you're going to want to change something. You're going to want to tweak it. Okay. Remember, it's kind of difficult to do the older tweets. They begin to lose their effectiveness. And when they lose their effectiveness, that's a decrease in sales. And it will lower your return on investment. The whole purpose for you doing the campaign is to get a good return of investment. Okay, now this is another really good technique, a good tip, is to show what happens behind the scene with your company. There's behind the scenes stories. Kind of let your followers know what is happening behind the scene, who is making things happen, and just what it's like to be behind the scenes at your company. This is a great tool, especially if you have something really excellent and good to promote. If you're going to share what's going on behind the scenes, you need to make sure that it's going to be, some good content, some good, snappy, unique content. You can leverage those stories into some good content. Customers want to feel engaged with the brand. The customers kind of want to know what's going on. It gives your loyal followers some exclusive insight as to how your business operates. That is so true, so true, so true. It's a great way to promote your business, okay? And a fantastic way to make people feel that they are a part of the group. That is so true, so true. Now, when you're doing the social media stories, remember to be clever, okay? To be clever as you create the story. Now, remarketing of it on social media. Now, this is a really, really, really good concept. What remarketing is, let's say you're on a social media site and you see an ad or you see something that you like. You click it, you go to it, and then let's say you return to the site, you return to the social media setting a week or two later or a day later. And so when you return that following day, you will notice in on your screen that ad that you clicked on previously all of a sudden is on your page again, and you see that same ad again. Okay. Now, this is how they do it with social media. Now, as a marketer, we've done this all the time. It's called creating your list. Okay, so you create your list and you market to that list. Well, here they're doing it kind of digitally on the social media platform. They've given it a different name. It's called remarketing. Only thing that they're doing is marketing to the list. So every time you log in, that social media site, remember, hey, he clicked on this ad, so let's show him that ad again. Now, this strategy has worked very well. Okay, it's worked very well. Now, to remarket, you have to pay for that. You need to make that a part of your social media campaign. Okay, remarketing. Now, remarketing also, it really does make the sale. It really does make the sale. So it's very important that you spend the time and money for that. Okay. Let's see, remarketing, it works extremely well on Facebook. It really does. It really does. Remarketing vastly increase the chances of a person actually making the sale, going the distance and making the conversion. That is so true, so true. And it helps with brand identity, okay? And it is worth the investment. It is worth the investment. Okay, so here are the 7 tips that we looked at. The second series of tips. So we looked at use your best converting ad copy, narrowing your targeting to boost your engagement, then layer your targeting options, maintain. Okay, you need to monitor the performance. Monitor the performance closely and keep your campaigns fresh. That is so true. Make sure it's fresh. Take your followers behind the scenes as to what's happening with your company, behind the scenes story. And then remarketing, start remarketing. Okay, start remarketing. These techniques will really increase your conversions. All right, so in this video here, we looked at, this is part 2 of our social media tips that you can use to promote your affiliate links on social media. Now, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. If there's a video you would like for me to create, please leave me a comment. Actually, this video here is someone made a request. It's just some tips for social media. Okay, so if there's a video you'd like me to create with regards to affiliate links marketing, send me a note. Drop me a note. Remember, success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. If you were to take a study of people that were successful, they will have certain things in common. And one of those things that they would have in common is that they take massive action every day. Another thing that they will have in common is a positive mental attitude. They believe that they could do this. PMA, positive mental attitude. Success leaves clues. Great, great, great. Great it is to stand in youth at the story stream. But a greater thing is to fight, 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 fight life through. And to say at the end, the dream is true. I want you to be able to say the dream is true. I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream. So I'm going to speak this blessing over you. Until we meet again, may the Lord continue to bless us. May He continue to enlarge our territory. And may He continue to smile upon us. And may He also continue to enlarge our territory. This has been James. Have a great week.